G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and this is part 6 of Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Now, I played a little bit further on from the save point, and I thought, well, I'm not going to make it a notable thing of some of the more miscellaneous trophies. Although in hindsight, I really should have, because I actually got 2 trophies that technically I could have gotten in the Seraphim, not Seraphim area, the Mobius's Cutthroat Army era. I didn't notice there was somebody down there. But you can get 2 trophies here. So I'll actually need the sorry for one. Alright, so I need one of these guys. I'm just going to kill the other. Alright. Now I need to get him as close to here as possible. And if you use, which is basically the triangle button, it stops moving. You'll actually kick up. And while I can't get it here, that does give you 2 achievements. One which is basically you threw an enemy in the water, and the other one is you sent someone flying in the air. Now I just noticed this guy over here, and I don't know why he's here. There's also an achievement for killing with every weapon, so I don't know if I've actually screwed that up. You stop whacking me. And ironically, it's just like a spear. What are the chances? There's actually someone up there. Where the hell am I going? I've never noticed this spot before. I do want his sword, that's for sure. So I don't know why these guys were actually over here. That's very bizarre. Oh, there's another jump point. So I am... Oh! So this gives us access to a light forge. Well, I wasn't expecting that, not that I really need it anyway. Yeah, for things you learn. So I think I used every weapon in the first area. I guess I'll know by the end of the game if I've screwed up and I have to do everything all over again. Obviously you can't use the rocket launchers or anything like that. I'm just going to jump past these guys. So this is after... I wonder, would the torch be considered a weapon? Okay. Guess we'll find out. Alright, well, the answer to that question was yes. I have to find out all the specifics for that actual trophy, just in case I've got to go back and... Apparently, I've lost a soul somewhere. Yeah, this is long after Kain has killed Mobius. So, yeah. So by now he should have basically taken the choice and gone, oh, screw it. Everybody can just jump off a bridge. More demons, just what I need. Come on. Gotcha. That looks like the air Reaver. I'm not quite sure why you would use it near here. At least not my recollection anyway. Now you can... Oh, I'm gonna have to kill you anyway, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to get through the... Okay.
These were the pillars so familiar to my blighted eyes. But now that I had begun to learn their true significance, I regarded the pillars' destruction with a new, enlightened sense of horror. And I questioned now whether Kain's simple refusal, his mere ambition, could truly have caused such devastation. I felt that some darker influence was at work here. As I approached, I discerned the spirit of Ariel, bound here now for more than a century.
Forever am I bound, hope abandoned, my spirit tethered to this place. What destroyed the circle could not touch me, for I was newly dead and beyond harm's reach. I alone was spared the descent into madness, and Kain alone was spared the pain of death. When Napraptor's poison seized Kain even in the safety of the womb, much more than just his destiny was lost. All of Nosgoth lost balance. Consider us now, both of us less than we once were. I, pure but insubstantial, and Kain, terribly real, but corrupted.
Your imprisonment here has deranged you, spirit. You fixate on Kain because you believe he is the tether that binds you here. But we both know he is not the author of your agony. The pillars were subverted by dark forces, invited by the Guardians themselves. The more I learn of your circle, the more I see a tangle of nested manipulations.
Kain handed them their victory. They sought to topple the pillars, and he was their willing instrument.
Or was he their unwilling pawn? Would it blunt your wrath to know that Kain's dilemma was calculated to bring the pillars down, regardless of the choice he made? And that the devastation would have been even greater had he chosen the path you would prescribe for him?
Oh, you are a subtle, deceitful creature. But your clever arguments do not absolve Kain. He must die for the pillars to be restored. There is no other way.
Then consider this more ominous possibility. What if Kain's death does not restore the pillars? Consider that it may simply be too late, that this world may be beyond redemption, and that you may be bound here eternally.
There goes my sword.
Why do you hound me, demon? You can see that I am captive here. Show me some mercy.
Like the mercy you showed your fellow guardians when you set Kain on them? Or the mercy you showed Kain when you kept him ignorant of his destiny while you used him as the scourge of the circle? Or perhaps like the mercy you showed your beloved Naprapta when you made him Kain's first kill?
You are cruel. Why do you torment me?
I'm merely looking for answers, Ariel. Very well. I'll leave you in peace. But know this about you and this purgatory from which you long to escape. You're merely at the threshold.
Ooh. Also, interesting thought I never brought up with when I was doing Soul Reaver 1. Did Ariel never make her appearance known in Soul Reaver 1? Like, we know that she was potentially visible. She made herself visible for Raziel. Did Kain never see her after the events of Blood Omen? Did Raziel and his brothers never see them during meetings? See her during meetings? Damn. Fire up one. Apparently that didn't count as a fire demon kill. That's disappointing. Bet you got slower back here. Well, I have no issues using the Soul Reaver this time. You annoying acidic bug. Just because I don't feel like having to lose half my health. Come on. There's the slew I was waiting for. I thought that was a Dark Reaver pedestal, but apparently not. What are you? You're a Fire Reaver pedestal. What are you doing in this stage? I know that's a bit spoilers, but you know, not that huge, honestly. Alright. Damn demons. Really? You made a bad thought coming after me. Now, do I want to keep going down? Hopefully we have a portal down here somewhere. Right there. And hopefully no more demons.
Ariel, the failed assassin. You had Kain at your mercy, but lacked the courage to fulfill the act. And now you see the wasteland wrought by the tyrant's hand, by his selfish decision to preserve his own life, even when it meant sacrificing the whole world. This is the fate of Nosgoth, as long as Kain remains alive.
An ironic condemnation, given this guilty sin. One would think you'd torn down the pillars single-handedly. What are you trying to obliterate as you drag your loathsome body through this chamber? And why, as Nosgoth descends into madness and misery, do you appear to thrive? Things in this world, I am learning, are rarely what they seem. You, apparently, are no exception.
I am the engine of life, the source of Nosgoth's very existence. I am the hub of the wheel, the origin of all life, the devourer of death.
Or maybe you're just hungry. Could it be as simple as that? Wouldn't that be poetic irony? The great adversary of the vampires turns out to be the biggest parasite of them all.
Do not test my patience, Ariel. I made you, and I will unmake you if I become so inclined.
As your agent, I am beyond death.
There are fates worse than death, Ariel.
Oh, I see you now as you truly are. A cancer. A spooling parasite burrowed deep in the heart of this world.
Go now. Play out your pitiful rebellion and take your place among the destroyed, the used, and the damned. But know this. You are mine for eternity. You have always been, and will always be, my soul Reaver.
Now, I think I made the comment back... Oh, buggy is. So, I think I made the comment in the first or second episode for this, but pay attention to how big the Elder God was. Well, now he is massive. You know, he was reasonable size in back then, and now he is huge. Not quite the size he would be in Soul Reaver, but pretty damn big. And yes, he does legitimately look like he's trying to pull down the pillars. So perhaps this platform he eventually rips out to the ground. So this is literally underneath the Council of the Clans. So whichever direction wouldn't actually be far from the Lake of the Dead, realistically. Chase me, I dare you. So half the water in here has disappeared. And someone's taking pot shots at me. Oh, Dark Reaver. I don't think it's much use at the moment, but I'll take it anyway. Ah, you git. So we're basically heading back to the Dark Reaver Forge. Because we're trying to get back up into that area that was initially blocked. While I smashed my head into the ground. I don't remember the swimming in this area being such a pain in the butt. It's not terrible, but it is somewhat annoying. Where are we? Okay, that's gotta be for later. There's gotta be another passage I gotta go. Where are you? So it might have been just a little bit further than that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there had to be somewhere there that I had to jump up. More demons. Oh, there we go. It was a good thing I did get the Dark Reaver. Beg my pardon. Bugger, I can only use the sorry at this point, so I might as well just kill her with it. So we are back in the swamps with more monstrosities. I grabbed this light torch just in case. So I can't say for certain, but I want to conclude that they are the result of Dark Eden messing with basically life. So that would be Dejul, Bane, and it's not Azathoth, not Azathoth. I can't think of what the other one's name was. It was I think the guy in the States. I'm just trying to remember what his actual name is. It starts with A. But for some reason I'm thinking Lovecraftian names instead. Alright. Shouldn't be too far away. Note that the igneous fonts have all faded. Because basically Vorador is dead. I think he's just running around underneath me. Alright, so I just want that save point just in case. Alright, I'm gonna create... I'm gonna create a third one just in case I really need it. I need to go back and check, you know, but I keep saying it, check the trophies, but I keep not doing that. Alright, so we're looking for that tree. There it is.
The passage of time had indeed cleared my way forward, enabling me to explore the northern mountains of Nosgoth. I was anxious to discover if some evidence of Janos Ordren's existence might still remain.
Let's go. I was gonna say, I don't think I can actually get over the Dark Forge now. Another little checkpoint. Got dogs, I got soldiers. Just as I gotta cut his head off. I was gonna say I'm gonna get shot, I know it. Stop hitting me. Oh, I've got to dig at the other one. I don't think there's anything in here. No. At least now I can kill somewhat easier. Not my luck did I say that and then another demon shows up. I called it. Ow. That's one. Two. I need some normal kills again. Either that or I'm gonna have to phase. God, I miss my glyph abilities. I know it would make it easier, but still. Raziel, turn around and actually face the guy. Stop blocking. I knew you were going to do that. Well, I got two, so I'm pretty proud of that. I think I'll go kill him instead of using the climbable wall. That's alright, killed him without having to kill him, so to speak. You can kill me, but where are you? I'm assuming I need to phase. Actually, no, I don't. See if I can get him dead before the soul fades. One and two. That should have opened downstairs. Oh, it would have started if I kept going. There we go. Really? We're gonna drop the sword there?
Here I discovered the quaint hamlet of Ustenheim, now long abandoned and collapsing into ruin. Legend claimed that Janos Ordren terrorized its villagers until the Sarafan hunters ferreted him out and destroyed him. If there was any truth to the old tales, the lair of the infamous vampire could not be far away.
Can I get my sword back? Nope. Now, this area might actually be interesting to explore, but there's not really much in the way of exploration here. So there's not really worth it. But at least we have the light forge there. We have a dog. We have a fire forge by the looks of it. And of course we have a save point. Now I can hear someone running. I'm assuming that's just outside. So I think I will save here. Well, we got to the swamp. So I'll overwrite that one just for now. So there we go. I think I'll leave this here as we try to see what we can find out about Janos Ordren. Essentially here in the past. I'm just keeping making a not sure no one's going to come and stab me in the back. So there we go. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment. Apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.